We've all seen the ads on YouTube. We've all seen the ads on social media. We've seen the promoters and the pumpers and the this and the that. And, you know, it at some point crosses almost everyone's mind who gets into trading or who thinks about trading. You know, let me pay somebody to do it for me, or let me pay somebody to teach me how to trade. And so what I want to do in today's video is explain my example, or explain my experience doing just that, paying someone to essentially teach me how to trade. Now, I'm going to explain the exact details of who I paid and what it was for and what I got out of it. And of course, talk about what I've learned and of course, my results, because that's what we're all here for. So if you like these types of videos, make sure to jump down below and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys for doing so. Let's dive into who this is. Well, first off, it is a guy by the name of David Kang. Now, how I came across David Kang, he's been trading for over like 8 years now. He's super successful, comes in and day out, and is consistently profitable. Yeah, he has his red days, but those are few and far between for the consistent green days that he sees literally on a day-to-day basis, and he is here trading pretty much every single day. Now, I first discovered David Kang through a podcast, and then I found his Instagram, and from there, I started following him. For long, it was only about a couple weeks before I started and said, you know what, let me sign up with his program, let me sign up with what he's got to offer and give it a shot. Now, at the time, I was actually just starting my senior year of college at the time, and I didn't have too much money, but at the time, it was $100 per month to pay for this service, right? And I'll explain the details of what you get inside the service in just one second. Now, at the time, I didn't have much money, right, being in college, but $100 wasn't a big deal. I was like, okay, you know what? If it doesn't work out, if I don't like it, if I'm not getting value out of this, I can cancel it next month. And it was only a $100 mistake, right? Or a $100 lesson, right? But what the service was it wasn't paying for one-on-one mentorship. It was paying $100 per month to be in this group. And there are different payment options you can pay for a year up front, which I'll talk about in a second, why I ended up being over $1,500. But you pay per month to stay in the group, or pay yearly to stay in the group, and you get access to a bunch of different things, such as a ton of educational tools, free books, free resources when it comes to charting, technical patterns, this, that, a free mini course when it comes to being a beginner, getting into trading, you have no idea what's going on, go through that entire mini course. On top of that, every single day, you get daily alerts and daily live trading. So what does that mean? Well, inside of this group, it's a Discord group. Every single day live while David's trading, he will issue alerts where he's looking to buy a stock. Now, they're not saying, hey, you need to do this, right? Obviously, it's up to you at the end of the day, but his service is essentially giving a guide as to what he's looking to do, what he would want to do, right? What makes sense to him for a certain stock based on support resistance. And he's generally a breakout trader, but also a great dip buyer. Also, through the Discord voice feature, daily live trading. So actually a couple days per week, trade live in the pre-market hours with a couple guests. And on top of that, every single day, starting just before 9:30 a.m. Eastern, he'll go live on Discord voice, and you can actually tune in and listen to his live commentary while he's going through his stocks, while he's executing his trades. Now, I've been in the group for about 2 years now, and on top of that, what I've also found was the different channels, and so I really kind of found my own through the swing trading channel, and so that's primarily where I hang out, because when it comes to alerts and day trading, that's not where my strongest suit is. Now, obviously right now, if you guys are paying attention to the channel, that's what I've been working on the most, but I have found most success in my swings and swing trading. So there's a lot more than just those live alerts and stuff like that inside of this group, but that's some of like the biggest, I guess, pieces that I found the most helpful in. Now, how we get to that $1,500 is I actually ended up paying for 2 yearly kind of subscriptions. And so what that ends up being is that you can get a slightly discounted rate by paying for a year. And so when I locked in my price, it was $750. Now, I've paid it twice, plus a couple months prior to that. So yeah, I've paid a little bit over that $1,500, probably closer to $2,000 realistically when it comes to everything that I have put in to this service. So the question everyone's gonna have, and I wanna make this video as simple and to the point as possible, is that was it even worth it? What were some of my results? And really at the end of the day, this is not a hand-holding experience. You're not paying someone to trade for you. You're not paying a bot. You're not doing any of that stuff. It is essentially putting yourself in a community, in a place that essentially gives you all the resources that you need to go out and do it yourself. And that's exactly what I've done personally. I've taken advantage of this and have had now 2 years in a row consistently now with over 100% returns on my portfolio, which to me, that is great. I know I can improve significantly from this point, and I've done better than 100%, but that is awesome. If you do the math on just being consistent in that sense, in that frame with those results, that is awesome, right? The average market returns like 10% or less, right, over the past like 50 years. So if you can do 100% return on your portfolio, that is absolutely awesome. Now it's more active trades. However, I'm more of a swing trader, so I generally am not necessarily always trading every single day. I don't have to do that. That's not necessarily my style that fits me the best as of right now. But I came into that style by being in this group, hanging out with those in the swing chat, hanging out with those and paying attention, listening, getting a lot more than just alerts and things like that and educational materials. What you get is that live voice trading every single day. Now, I'm not on it every single day, but I have been on it many, many days throughout the past couple of years, and you get little kind of nuggets left and right from mentality, from focus, from this and from that. And these little things start adding up to help build your own trading plan, your own trading style. And that's what I've done in my swing trading approach. So yes, it's paid for itself and plenty more. But some people who have a larger account size can come in and in the first day pay for their entire month, pay for their entire year subscription, right, with just one trade. So it ultimately depends on your account size, depends how much money you had going in. But I started with only a couple $100 in my account back in college when I originally got started. And that's, obviously grown massively since then. Now, I know people don't like to pay for things, and I completely understand your thought process behind paying for a course or a group or whatnot. Now, the reason why I stay in this group and why I actually just renewed my subscription, because not that I necessarily need this group to be successful, and not that I need this group to give me alerts, because I don't even take the day trade alerts, I'll tell you that, to be honest. But what it is, it's that it filters out a lot of the noise, and it puts you in a place with people who are more serious. And so those who I'm interacting with and messaging and talking to in this group, right, in these different channels, I already know they're of a little bit of a higher level. They're more serious about their trading. And so that's why I personally like this group. And plus, you can never get enough, right, when you're listening to someone who's a successful trader, to bounce ideas off of them, to hear their thoughts on a trade, to hear their thoughts on mindset and what's going on in the markets and how things are shaping up. It's always beneficial. And so that $750 a year right now that I'm currently paying is totally worth it in my eyes, and that's why I'm sticking with it. So hopefully that was helpful. Hope that was an awesome video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll leave a link down below to David King's Prosperity Trading Group. It is a Discord group. That's what he links in the resources section in all my videos. So whenever I come across something that I either use myself, that I have personally vetted and that I enjoy, and that has helped me, I will leave those links as resources in my description boxes, like always. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.